So, thank you guys for jumping back on another video with me. If you are new to this channel, welcome. If you are a member or this is not the first time you're seeing me, welcome back. So, if you have been watching my videos somewhat in order, on Sunday, I posted a video about working, struggle content, and needing help. If you didn't get that, if you didn't see that video, please pause this video and go watch it, because if not, you're not going to understand anything I'm saying. You're not really going to be able to follow through. Thank you. So, for those of you who did watch the video, here we go. I did tell you last week, or I should say on Sunday, that I would be sharing with you all my journey to becoming debt-free. While I know $10,000 is not a whole lot to many of you, it's still quite a bit of money. And for me, it's too much. So I talked a little bit about how, getting a job is a good thing, how you should go ahead and do that, how you should not listen to people like Dodash and Dante London and not work, because what if you are physically able and your mind is well enough, because I understand people have certain circumstances going on. Yeah, get a job. Step one, that's what we're here to talk about today. Step one is going to be get a job. Already got a job? Awesome. If you already have a job, do you think maybe you can do a part-time gig to help you out? Do you think that you need maybe some type of gig work situation where every now and then, whenever you have the free time, you do it, like DoorDash, Uber Eats, shift work, things of that nature? One of the first things, I should say, or the first thing really, that you should do to help become financially free is make money. And one of the easiest and best ways to make money is, get a job. Excuse me. So, like I said, if you don't already have a job, please, there's Indeed, there's old school, going into a company and just asking, there's Googling, there's, again, old school, word of mouth. Hey, friend. Hey, auntie, uncle, grandma, mom, dad, whatever. Is your job hiring? If so, I'm looking for a job. What are the times? How much do they pay? Get yourself working somewhere. Because right now, trying to start a business, trying to create some kind of way to, make money out of air, that's not what we're trying to do. We need to get something stable. We need to get something steady. And we need to get something that is going to help get us out of financial, get us financially free, and continue paying whatever bills we do have. So, whether you get a job, or if you already have a job, you get a part-time job if possible, or even some gig work like DoorDash, Uber Eats, or shift work, that would be awesome. Having the money to pay your bills and put towards whatever debt you have is going to be the best and easiest way, from my experience, to help become financially free. Okay? So I know the title of this video included Dodash. Why was Dodash on there? Because for whatever reason, she was telling people, get out of jobs, stop working, quit your job. And I am saying the complete opposite. If you watched my video on Sunday, again, I discussed that just a little bit. I touched on it a little bit. But let's get a little bit further into that. Why would you leave your job? Why would you come out of something that is stable, that is bringing you income, that is at least helping you pay your bills when you don't have a plan, you don't have anything set aside to do that. And it's okay. Even if you do have something set aside, why burn through whatever savings or emergency money you have if you are of sound mind and able body to work and add on to what you already have? All that's going to do is the complete opposite of getting you out of debt, which is getting you back into it. Because once you burn through the savings and or emergency funds that you have, what will you be doing? More than likely, you will be what? Going through and begging people, right? Or you'll be using credit cards to do what? Put you further into debt, which is what we are not trying to do. So please, step one, get a job if you do not have one. Places are always hiring. Yes, the market is, a little shaky right now. Yes, it's been talked about on the news and all over. People are losing their jobs. People are getting fired. People are getting laid off. But just like people are being fired, just like people are being laid off, people are getting jobs. People are hiring. I recently, switched job locations from one to the next. I just did that last month in July. It is happening. So let's get out there. Let's use word of mouth. Let's use websites like Indeed. Let's use Google. Let's use our resources and go ahead and get a job. If you already have a job, but the income that you are getting, you don't feel that it's enough. You don't feel like it is properly caring for your bills, your family. Go ahead and, if you are, again, of sound mind and able body to do so, get a little extra gig on the side. Do some door dashing. Do some Uber eating. Get a little part-time job. Maybe just work the weekends. Do a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If possible, maybe Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, or you still have 3 days. Make sure you set it up to where if you are doing a position where you clock in and you're going into a building or something like that, you have at least 1 day off and you take that day to completely be off. My strategy for myself is to find another job or a little side hustle. And yes, I will make sure that I have at least 1 full day off to recover, to sleep, to rest, to spend time with my family. Because let's be honest, we have goals to meet. Our number one goal right now is to be financially secured, to be financially free, to get out of debt. It's not going to take you forever. I promise you it won't. But what you have to do is make that plan and stick to it. Which, speaking about making a plan and sticking to it, that'll be the next video coming up. So please be sure to continue to check in. Turn that notification bell on. That way you don't have to keep coming back and forth. You'll be notified every time I put on a video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so that way, again, you don't have to go and try to find the channel to figure out what's going on next, what step we're on, where we're at in this process. But you're already a member. So you hit that notification bell, you're a member, boom. Anytime I put a video up, you will be notified. And then if this video has, given you any kind of information, helped you in any kind of way, maybe even just gave you some things to think about, make sure you share it with those you love, those you care about. Because number one, you guys can follow me on my journey and see how things go. And number two, if you don't want to just follow me on my journey, you can follow me on my journey while you on your journey to becoming financially free, financially stable, financially independent, however you want to look at it. But again, one last time, make sure you hit that notification bell. Make sure you become a subscriber to this channel, and make sure you share and like this video. And also drop your comments below. What do you think? Did I miss anything? Do you have any tips on where people can go to find a job, find some extra gig work, some extra shift work? Put it in the comments. And as always, the journey continues. See you on the next one.